At the end of Miraculous Ladybug, which doesn't seem to be anytime soon, many fans, and probably you, think that Marinette will peacefully obtain all the Miraculouses and live her life happily with Adrien, right? Well, you might be onto something. Let me share with you the things that will probably happen in the finale of Miraculous Ladybug. First, Marinette destroying all the Miraculouses. 5,000 years ago, a magician managed to find a way to create magical jewelry, called miraculouses, to connect with special creatures that existed in all universes simultaneously since the beginning of time. Since then, we have witnessed many different miraculous wielders, usually serving for good. But when we review all the events that involve the use of miraculouses, we see that making these powers accessible to humans hasn't been a good idea. Just as Jeanne d'Arc told Marinette in the episode Reunion, heroes use these powers to attack each other for their own personal goals. This also applies to the parallel universe, where the Supreme manipulated Shadybug and Claw Noir to target the owner of the Butterfly Miraculous.
Sorry, Mommy dear, I just dropped my sewing machine, but it's fine, it's just...
Back in our timeline, for 5 seasons, Monarch and the superheroes fought each other. Just as we thought the battle was finally over and everything was going to be fixed, Cerise, who was even worse than Gabriel, managed to steal the Butterfly Miraculous, making the story even more complex and dangerous for Marinette. Considering how the Miraculouses have caused only problems for the world, aside from their magical powers, it's now questionable why we should keep the Miracle Box in an accessible position, even if its location is secret. At this point, you might argue that Miracle Boxes were already kept in the Temple of Guardians in Tibet, and everything was fine. But that was just a matter of time. The episode feast confirmed this for us. Master Fu caused the loss of the Butterfly and Peacock Miraculouses due to a mistake he made as a young and inexperienced trainee guardian. When tasked with guarding the Miracle Box for 24 hours without food or water as part of his training, he decided to use the Peacock Miraculous to create a Centimonster to fetch him food. However, the Centimonster turned into a creature with a destructive hunger for all Miraculouses. Moreover, he failed to destroy the Centimonster's amok, and the monster destroyed the temple. Not only did this lead to the destruction of the temple, but it also resulted in the loss of the Miraculouses during his escape. Eventually, Gabriel, Emily, and Natalie found them. Considering all these events, it's clear that contact between humans and the special creatures or magical objects like the Miraculouses is not something that ensures peace. Therefore, the connection between them, or at least their magic, should be severed. However, as fans, I don't think we could bear the absence of Kwamis in the lives of our heroes. Another thing we cannot stay calm about is the core rule of being a guardian: the memory loss. There is still a significant chance that Marinette will have to fight the supervillain until the end of her life. This also means she will eventually have to pass her guardian role to someone else, as we saw in the finale episode of Season 3. Master Fu entrusted Marinette with the role of Guardian of the Miraculouses as an ultimate sacrifice to protect them from Hawkmoth and Mayura. When he woke up from the process, we witnessed the rule in action. When a new guardian is chosen, the previous one forgets everything related to the Miraculouses. This must never happen to Marinette.
If I do it, will my memories get erased like Master Fu's?
Does that mean you won't remember me?
Imagine if she forgets everything. It would be a total disaster. This is also a danger for future wielders in case Marinette has to choose a new guardian. So there is only one option: save the Miraculouses and cut their connection with humanity. Maybe this could also break the spell of guardians losing their memories? What do you think? Is cutting the connection between the Miraculouses and the real world a good idea? Second, reuniting Adrien and Marinette. In previous videos, we have already discussed potential breakup scenarios for Adrien and Marinette. One scenario involves the new girl seen in the trailer for Season 6. At the beginning of the trailer, we see her running alongside Adrien, while Marinette is secretly stalking them. This kind of behavior from Marinette might be one of the reasons for their breakup, as Adrien might no longer be able to tolerate the restrictions or over-control he already experienced with his father. On the other hand, the new girl might have qualities that could lead Adrien to fall in love with her. First of all, they both seem to enjoy running, which could become a shared hobby. This is an important foundation for building friendships or relationships, as people often bond through common interests. Second, the new girl is very beautiful, with blonde hair and blue eyes. The trailer also portrays her with an air of elegance, which might create a perfectionist appeal for Adrien. However, the most significant issue remains Marinette's lie about Gabriel's secret. If Cerise reveals the truth about Ladybug's actions, Adrien might feel betrayed and could even switch sides. While it's not doubtful that Marinette will find a way to fix everything, it doesn't seem like it will happen easily. At this point, Marinette's diary might play a crucial role. Since the beginning of the show, Marinette has documented everything in her diary. What if Adrien comes across it, reads her thoughts, understands her true intentions, and forgives her? That would be a touching moment, don't you think? 3. Marinette wearing all the miraculouses. Wearing all the miraculouses comes with a significant cost. In the episode Kwame Buster from Season 3, Marinette was seen wearing almost all the miraculouses together. She had to rescue Tiki, Plague, and the other Kwamis from Kwame Buster, who sought to capture them and expose their existence to the world. After Tiki and Plague were captured, Marinette sought guidance from Master Fu. Despite his warnings about the dangers of using multiple miraculouses, she created a detailed plan and used almost all of them. When she transformed, we saw her struggle to maintain control, and by the end of the episode, she appeared exhausted. Similarly, in the first episode of Season 5, when Gabriel used all the miraculouses, he experienced severe physical and mental strain. Sass, the Kwame of the Snake Miraculous, warned him about the consequences, explaining that the Kwame's powers are not meant to be used simultaneously by one person. Despite the warning, Gabriel silenced Sass and continued to use the unified powers. However, the strain became evident as he experienced shocks coursing through his body, leaving him weakened and unable to control his abilities effectively while fighting Ladybug and Cat Noir. Now I wonder, what would happen if Marinette entered a final battle with the ultimate villain while wearing all the miraculouses? It would undoubtedly be epic. But what do you think? Could Marinette handle such an immense challenge? These are some of the expectations for the finale of Miraculous Ladybug. I'd love to hear your thoughts. What would you do if you could decide how the series ends? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. See you next time. Bye!
I'm sorry, Ladybug. I didn't deliver. Not true, Bunnix. You didn't fail. Every problem has a solution.